cheese, but my phone is full up. That's the cheese. That is some mature white cheddar, and that's underneath, mature white cheddar, and on top is red Leicester. I don't have any mozzarella and I didn't get any. This will have to do. So that's my cheese. I'm about to put my macaroni in the pot. I was making videos, but my phone is full up. I have already done a video with when I was using the food processor to do the cheese. So I'm gonna cook this, cook the macaroni, and that's just the hot water with a tubs of salt. I'm just thinking about this cheese sauce, if it will do in here. It will have to do in here. I'm gonna do quite a bit. Oh, let's get the milk. Get the milk. I'm using lactose-free milk because that's what we drink. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, right? I've done mac and cheese before. However, I did watch some videos just for some inspiration, and I saw somebody use onion in their mac and cheese. I've never put onion in there before, but I'm going to this time. She said it does enhance the flavor. She said not a lot of people do it, but so I'm gonna try it today. I'm gonna do mac and cheese. I'm gonna put onion in mine. And jeez, I'm over 1,000 subscribers. I got about 100 in one day. Wow, well, that's an achievement. Now I just have to put in the time to make some of my own videos, and that's what I'm trying to do. I have to make the most of my weekend and I'm only using half an onion, half of a small onion, and I'm gonna cut it up really small. I have to make the most of my weekend because tomorrow I'm back on the grind at work. So I'm gonna cut up this onion. I'm gonna put it in the pot with some butter. I'm gonna cut it up small. Hopefully that's small enough. And guys, Miss Cornwall isn't feeling very well. She has been ill for about 2 or 3 days now. I didn't want to put up those videos quite yet because I know that Noel is probably gonna be putting those on YouTube first. So I didn't want to go ahead of him and do the Miss Cornwall, the current videos. I'm trying to stick more to the older videos, or if I do the new ones, it will be just clips of them. So maybe later I'll put on a little clip of the Friday one, and then just the today one to show how she's getting on. But yeah, she's not feeling very well, but I must say she's on the mend. Noel and Cece went to see her this morning. I did text Cece and ask, how's Miss Cornwall? And she said they didn't hear from Juliet yesterday, but no news is good news when you're looking after somebody that's old as well. So I'm glad they didn't hear from Juliet yesterday about Miss Cornwall, because that would have probably been to say, wow, she's really, really ill. But thank God that wasn't the case. But they went this morning, and I don't know if she went to the doctor, but to how they're talking, I suspect that she has been to the doctor. And they brought her some medication, and they were making references to what the doctor said. So I'm going to put up some clips of that. I'm going to put up some clips of, I think Thursday or Friday they went, and she was poorly. So I'm going to put up some clips of that. And I'm doing macaroni and cheese. Some clips of when she's poorly and today when they went to see her, and she seemed like she's on the mend, but they gave her some medicine. And as usual, it's her tummy that she's struggling with. She's saying she can't go to the toilet properly, but the doctor gave her some medication for that. So I'm going to use the olive butter to go in here. Olive butter. I'll just measure it with my eyes. just measuring with my eyes. Wrong fire. Turn that one on. And going to add the bits of seasoning to that. Making macaroni and cheese. That's the cheese, the mature white and the red Leicester. And then here I've got the macaroni cooking. Yeah. I wish I could play music. I might have to go over TikTok. So I can have music. Can I go? Can I? So I've just put the butter in the pot. Butter and a little bit of seasoning. I saw somebody put also a little bit of black pepper. I hope my daughter doesn't mind it with the onion in there. Hope she don't notice. But yeah, macaroni and cheese, I'm using milk. There's my cheese, my macaroni is there. And I've got my butter and my onions, just seasoning it up in here. A little bit of garlic, little bit of onion, just to give it a nice little. And I'm back over now. All my macaroni boiled over when I was on the phone. But it's cooked. It's definitely cooked. Yeah, that's cooked. So I'm gonna get my, what's it called again? My coriander. This is a coriander. And I'm going to pour that out over the sink and bring it back to the pot. Pouring out my macaroni. Or should I just make the sauce in this? Because it's going to give me enough room to stir it. So I'm going to take it off of this pot and put it in this. Put it in here instead. To make my sauce in here. Going to make my sauce in this. Turn that off. Turn this one on. There we go. Going to make my milk, and I'm not using any measurements, measuring with my eyes, just using my judgment. But I know that it will take quite a lot of milk to make this macaroni and this cheese come together. That's how much macaroni there is. And I'll need to make this cheese get, when that's come to the boil, I'm going to add the cheese. Not quite yet. I'm going to add the chips of the pepper. Just the chips. Just the tips. I would add thyme, but I don't think I think Diana's gonna be fussy with too much things going on in the macaroni. It would be yummy with a little bit of thyme for flavoring. Cheese. I already have onion. I'm not gonna put the thyme because it's green and she's gonna be so fussy, and she loves macaroni and cheese. And I want her to enjoy my macaroni and cheese, so I'm not going to spoil it for her. Not going to. So let's forget about adding the thyme. That's my milk for my mac and cheese. And I've got my church cheese because I think macaroni should have a kick of cheese. It should be cheesy, cheesy. So my cheese is cheesy. My cheese is cheesing. But I've got a feeling that this bowl, this tray is gonna be too small. But I think I have some up here. Ta-da! And it's still in plastic. All good. This has been up there a while. The plastic's sticky because it's been on top up there, and you know where the grease rises in the kitchen? This is a bit sticky and greasy. But ta-da! That's perfect. Is this tool? It is tool. So I only need one. I need to clear this counter space. I'm gonna put this down here so it's away from the grease that rises in the kitchen. And let me get the bin to tidy up the counter. Oh, I was saying that I have made it to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to have a celebratory drink. I'm going to have a celebratory drink. I'm going to have a celebratory drink. I wish I had a champagne. And I went out. I should have got it, but I just wanted to come back quickly. I'm just going to put these bits and bobs away. So these were from the food processor. Put them away. And look what I'm gonna have. Ta-da! I'm gonna celebrate. I'm celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Is this too big for a celebratory drink of Ray? I'm gonna have a drink of Ray to celebrate me getting to 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! 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 One bottle down. I'm gonna save this for my sorrow. Save the bottle for my sorrow. Woohoo! That's enough, innit? Tip it up a little bit more. Woo! It's a celebration. I joke, man. I'm gonna split this. This looks like too much. This looks like too much, man. I'm gonna split it. But I want drunk. Let's split it. One for now and one for later. Love this one now. I don't know. And let's put some juice on that. What should I add? I made some juice earlier. Maybe I should do that. No, I'm gonna do perfect. This is pineapple juice, but not the one I made. This is shop-bought pineapple. Here we go. Let's try Mr. Ray and his nephews. Nice. I could have top it up still. Watch. Woo! Now that's got a kick. All right. It's not split in two anymore. That's to 1,000 subscribers. 1,036 actually. I had over 100 subscribers in a day. When I woke up Saturday morning, I had 900. And when I was going to bed Saturday night, I had so much more. I had 1,000. 1,000. While I'm doing that, I should be washing up, washing up, washing up. Get this out of the way. That's for my mac. That's my macaroni to go in here. I'm thinking finish this or wash up first. Let me put Put away the bag and pan them. Put away the clean dishes is what I want to say. Gonna put away the clean stuff. So then I can. Diana, do not play in the living room. Either back in the dining room or upstairs. Here's my big bowl. My big bowl. This is going to, I need probably a couple more of these for my son. I'm making my sorrel drink in December. Or just one more. Because it's so handy, this size of this. I need some jugs, some drink jugs. Because I want to make some sorrel in December. I'm still cooking, you know, I'm just getting the mac and cheese out of the way. The peas cooked already. The peas is already done. It's kind of late still, but I've been doing bits and bobs, doing too much. Making the most of my weekend. Pulled out my hair yesterday and washed it. Blow dry it. Went to the opticians. And the prescription on my contact lens is wrong. And he's gonna have to sort that out. Getting new lenses. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get around to combing my hair though. Maybe I have to do it tomorrow when I come home. It's like every week I just get to do a little bit more, you know. One of my things this weekend I wanted to achieve was to get my hair done. Look what me take out this. Oh, got it. Got it. Here we go. I'm gonna put my cheese in. As it's hot to the boil, I'm gonna add my cheese now to make my cheese sauce. Ooh, that smells so good. Oh, I was to add the cheese and I started to add the wrong thing. Oh my days. Adding my cheese. But a back foot if I make live macaroni and cheese at dinner and it's spoiled. It's a learning curve, you know? I've done it before, but I know just because I'm on live, it might just spoil, don't it? I have loads more cheese if need be. Can't run out of cheese. Because this has to start getting thick. And the cheese has to melt before putting the macaroni in it. And that is not even close to thickening. Not even. Yeah, it's getting there actually now. It's slow, you know, it's getting slow. Let me get the camera. Now, it's getting there when it begins to get a bit slow on the stir. And you see it's going around slowly, like a slow wine. Look, it's going slowly. That's my mature white cheddar and my Leicester cheese. My red Leicester. It's got onion in there and little tubes of garlic. And you see it's getting slow. I'm gonna add some more cheese. So I'm adding that cheese gradually. Stop it, phone. I have a phone stand, but it's on YouTube for some reason. I don't know. I didn't know it was like that. Whenever I try to record with the phone across, it doesn't let me. It's saying something about portrait or the angle of it or something. So when I make videos, I can use the stand perfectly because the stand thing is across. But when I do a live, I have to catch the phone even though it's on the selfie stick. Well, that's the cheese that I grated done. I have more, but I don't intend on doing no more food processing or no more grating. So just for backup, I still have that. If this sauce isn't at the right texture for the pasta to go in, it's not ready yet. It needs to be nice and thick before it's ready for the cheese, for the pasta. It has to be the right consistency or it's not gonna bake very well. It's gonna be too runny. But I'm gonna taste this because I want it to be nice and cheesy. It's got mature. Nice. That yummy. Woo! That cheese sauce be kicking. It's nice and cheesy. The pasta have that flavor. Whoa! Sell off. Still celebrating my 1,000 subscribers with a chateron. Nice. Waiting for that 4,000 watch hours. And I want to be doing so much more videos with my camera. Anyways, this is still running, but I'm gonna give it a little time to pick up before I decide to add more cheese. It needs to thicken, it needs to boil down a little bit. Can't spoil. Can't spoil, won't spoil. I'm sure I don't need to put butter in that pasta. This isn't going to be enough, you know. Maybe I should be small enough after all. It's not going to spread in that. I'm going to use my small tray. After all, I'm going to use my small tray. Come cheese, boil up. Sorry, I'm going to turn it up high. So I can start brewing. But I guess I got to stir faster. What can go wrong more than I have too much cheese? But if the sauce I'm thinking now might be too much. Maybe I did use too much milk. But what can go wrong? Once I get the right amount of milk, it tastes nice. My cheese sauce is tasting very nice over here. I used a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic. It smells banging right now. Yeah, so if I make this cook down a little bit, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just taking long, so I just turned up the heat. And I'm going to add some more cheese. You just have to measure with your brain and your eyes. Gotta use your eyes. Got low battery. Gotta use your eyes and your brain. And at the moment, it ain't thickening the way it should. This is nowhere ready. Not ready for the macaroni to go in. Let me see if I can put that on camera. The consistency of that on the camera. Look how runny that is. That is so runny, man. Jeez, I need to add more cheese. And it also needs to draw down a little bit. I'm thinking if I add more cheese, it's probably still going to be too much. So maybe I should let some of it boil out. Then it will get thick enough. So, anybody type in? Give me some tips if you know about this stuff. I don't know. I'm going to add the rest of the cheese. I know macaroni and cheese takes a lot of cheese. Oh, but I'm going to need cheese for the top. I'm going to need cheese for the top. So, maybe I shouldn't use this. Oh, man. I'm going to leave that to boil a little bit. Leave that to boil a little bit. To see if it will thicken. Maybe I may mix it too much. I'm going to want to burn up on the fire high. Look, it's starting to curdle. Curdle. Let's add some more cheese now. Let's got to do it. That's got to do it now. Then I'm going to come right back. I'm going to sign off and come right back. Because I'm going to wash up, tidy up my area, put away some stuff. Give this a bit more attention and come back. Yeah, man, it's thickening. But I think I did use too much milk. I should have just stayed with it in the first place. It will be fine. It will be fine. It will be fine. With the help of God, it will be fine. It will be fine. It is very nice. I just went in too much with the milk, but it's okay. I can throw some off and fix it. I'll be back.